Hey guys, thanks for watching. I know you're taking time out of your precious weekend to watch this, and I really do appreciate it because it's going to help you in the long run. So let's take a look at our problem today. The problem is I want you to create a shape. So you're going to use a ruler and a protractor to construct a parallelogram BACD with AC equaling BD, which is going to be 5 centimeters long. BA and B or DC is going to equal 2 centimeters. Then we also have more information. We know that angle ABD will equal 120 degrees and angle BDC will equal 60 degrees. That's a lot of information. Let's break it down. First thing we need is we need a ruler and a protractor. We know what both those are because we've been using both of those all week. Ruler, protractor. Next, we have to look at the word parallelogram. Parallelogram, if you remember, means a four-sided shape with two of its sides being parallel. That means if they were to continue on forever, they would never touch. So you'll see what I mean after. The name of our shape will be BACD because it's going to have 4 points or 4 vertices. Let's take a look at this. AC and BD are going to be the exact same length. They're both going to be 5 centimeters. We can do that. We're going to take our ruler and we're going to create a line. I always like to start with the bottom line, so you can do what you want, but that's where I typically start. So when we're measuring with a ruler, we start at 0, and we measure across. We're going to measure 5 centimeters long. Now you're going to be using your pencil, so it'll look a little bit different, but bear with me. So I have my first line. Let's move it more into the middle. I can label my line, and I should label my line exactly what it's called. So this vertex is going to be called B. And this vertex is going to be labeled D because it's BD. And I also want to say how long that line is. 5 centimeters. D, we have B, and we have that it's 5 centimeters long. So I could make AC a 5 centimeter long line, but I don't know exactly where to put it yet because I have to look at one of these. So my next line, BA, will be 2 centimeters long. But I don't know where that goes either. This is what's going to help me. This indicates the angle I have to make. The letter in the middle is the one where the angle is going to be created. So if I have angle ABD and I have B and D here, I need to put A somewhere around up here. If I know it's going to be 120 degrees, I will take my protractor and put it over top of the number in the middle, or the letter in the middle. So that would be my B. So let's put it over top of B and lining it up so that the 0 line is touching my initial line. I'm going to take my pencil, or your pencil, and I'm measuring 120 degrees. Now I know 120 degrees is an obtuse angle. So if I was to go this way towards 120, that would be an acute angle. I want an obtuse angle, so it has to go this way. So I will measure up to 120 degrees. Now when you're using your pencil, you're going to make the mark up here, which is perfect. You're going to move the protractor out of the way. Then you take your ruler, and we know that this is going to be A. The end of this point is going to be A, and BA is going to equal 2 centimeters. So from where B is, let's get that lined up, I need to make a 2 centimeter line. Perfect, 2 centimeters. So let's move our ruler out of the way. I'm going to measure it again with my protractor to be 100% sure. It's still following that line for 120, which is perfect. And I want to label that line so I don't forget what that vertex is going to be called. So that's A. Great. So we have angle ABD, which which is 120 degrees. I can even make my line in here and label it 120 degrees. Amazing. We're almost done. Next, we do know that line AC is 5 centimeters. We have point A. We know it's going to be parallel with this line here because we know it's a parallelogram. So I can now take my ruler and measure, oops, and draw a 5 centimeter line. Always start on 0 and 5 centimeters. Great. Get that out of the way. Now this line and this line are parallel. If it's a parallelogram, we have this line parallel, but this line and the line that connects these two also has to be parallel. We also know that this is going to be point C. So we have all of our points now. We just have to make sure it becomes a polygon or a parallelogram by connecting and closing the shape. So I'm going to take my line and I'm going to close our shape. And I also want to check because it says angle BDC, BDC is 60 degrees. So let's take our protractor and measure that. And because it is a acute angle, I'm going to use the smaller number, right? Not the bigger number. And that follows all the way up, which is perfect. It looks like it's a perfect polygon. And I can label that shape for my level 4 work as 60 degrees. And voila, you have an answer, a level 4 answer to our question. I hope that helps. We will be practicing this on Monday. Thank you for watching.